What is up, you guys? It's your boy John here from Puma Plow. How's everybody doing? Thanks for clicking on another on the farm video. I do appreciate it. As you guys can see, I'm standing here next to the cornfield. This corn is massive. It is tall. We did get a little bit of rain yesterday here in real life. We got about 8/10 of an inch here at the farm. I got nothing at home. I'm still watering my yard like crazy at home, but here at the farm, about 8/10 of an inch. It helps, but really it's like a drop in the bucket. So I'm going to show you this corn behind me, and then we'll see what else we get into today. Probably be some drone flying. We've got more pumpkins to plant. I'll show you guys the pumpkins that we planted a couple weeks ago and stuff like that. So let's get into the video. As you guys can tell, yes, we had 8/10 of an inch of rain yesterday, but the ground is dry in spots. Underneath the corn in the field there, it's a little wet yet, but for the most part, it's kind of done. As you can see, the corn is trying to set ears on right now. If we don't get more rain, those ears aren't going to make much. And remember, this is the good cornfield here. The sandy ground is out towards the highway. This is the good corn ground here. And yeah, so I don't know. They have not planted the soybeans after the wheat yet because it's so dry that they feel like there's not enough moisture to get the beans up. And to be honest, I kind of agree. And then if nothing else, you got to bury the planter like 5 or 6 inches deep. Try to get down to some moisture. I think if they get 1, maybe 2 more rains, they might try then. But until then, I don't see it happening. So yeah. And yes, guys, it is another warm day down here at the farm. I think it's supposed to be upper 90s or something. At this point, I should be used to it, but I'm kind of not still. So my best friend is our 5-gallon water jug at this point. But for right now, guys, I'm going to cut the grass. You guys, oh, getting attacked by a bug. You guys don't need to see that again. You've seen it a couple times this year. So we'll see what else we get into in a little bit besides shaky GoPro holding my vlog muscle. I guess that's what you could call it almost. Is not on fleek yet, you see. That's my problem. Yeah, my vlog muscle. Holding the camera up and talking to it. Don't you guys like my hat? Isn't it spiffy? I've been made fun of a little bit on Instagram for it lately, but you know what? Keeps me cool, man. Keeps me cool. So I'm gonna jump on the laser and get the grass cut, and then I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, so I just got done cutting the grass. Took a little break, drank a couple cups of water, because like I said earlier, it is hot out. So now I'm going to go weed the pumpkins, but I've got the wrong head of tire on. So, well, that's better, right? All right, so the tool of choice for this is a hula hoe. This is a mini hula hoe. This is one of our new favorite tools. We got a couple of these last year and they work real good. One of the downsides of watering the pumpkins this as much as we do is that there's lots of weeds. We haven't put any like weed preventer stuff down. There is products out there, but we have not done that yet. I'm not sure if we're going to do it at all. But where we rake the straw back, it tends to grow a lot of weeds right there. So let's go have a look at the pumpkins that we planted. Whatever that was, 2 videos ago, 3 videos ago. I don't know. I'm lost, guys. I'm lost. So let's go teleport out there, shall we? So magically, guys, just like that, here we are in the pumpkin patch. The shed's right there. You guys see this? Yeah, you guys can see the shed. It's right there. I didn't, you know, I had to walk. It's gross, I know. But these are the pumpkins that we planted first. We've been planting pumpkins down the row as we've been going. You guys can see all the volunteers. There's volunteer pumpkins out here. And down there's a whole lot of them, and those are actually a lot of gourds. That's where we had our mixed gourds last year. And I think a bunch of those are going to get sprayed with Roundup today because there's too many, they're too thick, and it's just not good. And you guys can see this black irrigation line that we have here. Because it's so hot out here in the sun, the irrigation line has stretched. When it's cool or full of water and it's nice and cold, it'll shrivel back up and it won't be so squiggly. It'll be a lot straighter, but it's so hot out here that it's growing, I guess you could say, almost. It's expanding with the heat. So here we are at our pumpkins. These are the first ones we planted, like I said. Really, the weedage is not too bad here. There's a little bit here. It's not too bad. Like I said, side effect of watering as much as we do And really, we haven't watered. We've turned the water off a couple days ago. Like I had said, that we had got some rain. Can't see in here. We had gotten some rain, 0.8 of an inch. So not a lot, but enough to help. Got to try to do this without damaging the pumpkins in any way. Sometimes it can be a task, and that's kind of the reason I'm using the hula hoe. Is it's a lot safer around the plants. So here we go, hill 2. We had a couple replants here. We plant these. Oop, I may have just killed that pumpkin. Whoops. But we plant these in groups. So this is still pumpkin number 1, we call it. Whenever we plant enough to do 2 hills. And we don't plant individual plants, we usually plant hills. We have better luck with hills. So we like planting hills instead of just like a plant. You can do it that way too, but with our dripper setup that we have, that just works for us. We could also put out a drip tape, which we have some of that. It has a little drip nozzle every foot, but we prefer, I think they're 10 feet apart or something. That's just the way we prefer to do it. So teach their own, but this is how we do it. So yeah. So as you guys can see, it's not going to take me too long out here to do all this. To be completely honest, I'm not even sure how many hills there are at this point. There's a lot. There's 20 or something, maybe 16, 18, I don't know. We've got enough pumpkins here in the shed yet to plant 4 more hills today, and we're nowhere near done. We got to ramp up production here and get them all planted so that we have our pumpkins ready for us for our pumpkin picking party in the end of October. So right before Halloween. So I think we'll be in good shape. We'll be in good shape. We got these in earlier than we normally do. So it will help. It should be good. So I'm gonna get this done, and I'll check back in with you guys a little later.
What is up, you guys? John the voiceover guy here from Puma Plow, transitioning from actual John to John the voiceover guy. So guys, it rained. It actually rained a little bit. About 12 drops worth, but you know, it rained. If you guys check my Instagram out, you could see a little montage-y picture thing where I had the drone up, got some pictures of the rain coming in. Decided not to put any of those in this video, but that's okay. I had video of the storm as it was coming from the air, but it just didn't look good. It was all shaky and stuff because it was windy, so the drone had a hard time actually kind of staying put and whatnot. But it rained. It was amazing. Not much, but it has rained. I think we got about 2 to 12 drops in the rain gauge this day. So like I said, not really a big deal, but I felt like I had to document it. We actually got rain, and in real life it's raining like crazy here now. But as of recording this was our second little rain shower that we had. Like I said, we didn't even get 1/10 of an inch of rain, but you know what, every drop counts, right? Or something. So guys, I didn't say it in the earlier part in this video, but I hope you guys are having a great 4th of July weekend. It is 4th of July on Monday, the day after this video comes out. So I hope you guys are enjoying it, spending time with your family, eating lots of good barbecue, if you're into that. If not, that's cool too. And of course, watching some stuff blow up, because you know that's what the 4th is all about, or something like that. And actually, throwback to Friday, it was Canada Day, so happy Canada Day to all you Canadians. I know there's a bunch of you guys that are of the Canadian descent. That sounds weird. Yeah, it sounds weird. But anyway, wow, words are hard already. It rained. It was pretty cool. You know, anytime we actually get any rain is great. So, yeah. So guys, I'm going to let you watch the rain shower, and I'm going to jump ahead, and I'll be back in just a minute, so don't go anywhere. There's more to this video in just a second after the rain. Alright, you guys, that was a good little rain shower. Like I said, it wasn't much. It didn't really last that long. But, hey, rain's rain, and we need it, so we'll take it. So, guys, I wanted to give you guys a little aerial view of the pumpkin patch. Because why not? You can see only the ones with the black hose coming out of either side. Those are the ones that we've planted. All these other ones are volunteers. Most of these will be getting sprayed with Roundup. Just, they're too thick. There's too many of them. So we need to clean up and get rid of quite a few of them, but that's okay. That's okay. We will do that. So guys, you know it's dry when you can spot the septic tank. Can you guys tell me where the septic tank is? It's buried underground, and I bet you can see it. The spot in the grass dies. Not every year, but close. So guys, we're back in the garden planting some more pumpkins. It's a never-ending project, it seems. But we've gotten a little smarter, and you can see we're using the drill with the bulb planter now, and it actually works pretty good. This ground's wet here because our dripper's been running. We like to go ahead and drip the ground, get it nice and wet before we plant. That way we're not worried about losing any moisture or anything, because we're putting it right back in. We're putting actually more in than we would lose by, you know, opening the soil up with the bulb planter and everything. So we're not too concerned about that at all. The ground where we've been running our drippers has been nice and soaked up. So planted some pumpkins, and now guys, we're in the shed and we're working on our irrigation line. We use a dripper system now, and this is the tubing, and Dad's getting one of our dripper little nozzles. They're a gallon per hour, I think is what they are. But we're expanding our drippers all the way across the back of the garden for the first time, and we needed a new run. So we happened to have some hose, so the only thing we had to buy was like 20 more dripper nozzles. So here we go, putting some little drippers in. We've actually learned over the years that this is kind of annoying, kind of a pain the first time you put the dripper in. We do also have what they call goof plugs, which is, you know, if you poke a hole in there by accident, you can plug it back up and keep using those for other projects. But here you can see that sometimes it works better if you use a pliers to kind of squeeze the pipe, and then you can put the dripper in. We learned this after our first year of using these drippers. We actually lost quite a few of them out in the garden when we went to roll up our hose. You tape the drip nozzles in, and it just works so much better. A little black electrical tape goes a long way. And we've also come up with another theory here this year, that if we put a little bit of orange, because, you know, it's black and orange like Halloween, get it? Because they're pumpkins, you know? It's a thing. Put a little bit of orange electrical tape on there as well. That way when you have this laying out across the garden, you can find it back. So guys, if you like this video, please hit the like button for more and subscribe. And I am John from Puma Plow. I'll catch you next time. Toodles.